Well, I'm not exactly sure what that blip was, but hi guys, how's everyone doing? Oh, the joys of technology sometimes. Like all of a sudden my stream deck just decided, nope, we're gonna go live and not do the intro. Yep, Chico. I figured I'd wear, you know, another beloved feathered friend today, since we are working on a feathered friend. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I'm watching the stream over on the other screen and it's not buffering for me. And I'm running Streamlabs, running all the stuff, and it's not buffering for me. So it might just be you, Connor. Hey, Time Jester. Yeah. So what I did last night is I was working on wings last night. Let me see. Let me do this. Yeah, so I got the top part of the wings. The wings are done in 4 pieces. So you have the top part of the wing, like the shoulder part, and then you have the bottom part of the wing. Hey, Chris! So I worked on that, and I got 2 shoulders done, and then I've got to do this bottom edge again for this side. This piece is already sewn together. And so then we've got to sew this piece together, and then we can start the feet and embroidering the beak and setting his little cheeks in and all the stuff and things. Oh wow, do we have 10 likes? That's awesome. But yeah, so I need to... How is everybody doing today? Set him right here. Let's turn Squirtle off though. I have Small Mite sitting over here. I don't know. What is this? Okay, that's Mew. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping to go ahead to get him done. I don't have music going. I was like, there's something missing. What am I missing? Hey, Inku Link, how are you? Sorry, loading up the player with music. Okay. I know, you hadn't been around in a while, Link. Go ahead and scoot closer. But how's everybody? Did anybody watch the rocket go up today? I completely forgot about it. I was gonna watch it, what was it? Supposed to be Thursday? And then there was weather, and so they didn't get to go up. And so they rescheduled for today. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? I felt bad because these astronauts, right before they, right before they go, that whole, like, for 24 hours beforehand, they're doing nothing but physicals and all of this kind of stuff and making sure all their blood work is good, making sure they're not taking, you know, COVID into space or anything like that. And so when it, you know, they're in the seats ready to go when they called it off. So these guys had to like self-quarantine for like 2 or 3 days. They couldn't go home and see their families, nothing. They were stuck. If I felt bad for them. 3, 4. Oh, I'm glad, Alexander. Am I okay? No, I've done something to this shoulder, this elbow, and this wrist. I don't know if it's the weather and just my joints and me getting old or what, but I've done something, and every time, like, there's a real tender spot on my elbow, but if I touch it, I'm fine. It's just like whenever you lean down on your elbow, and there'll be a pain that shoots from my elbow up to my shoulder, and it's very uncomfortable. Well, I appreciate it. Ah, that's not what I want. Stop that. I'll see a doctor when all of this mess is not a mess anymore. Well, mostly I've been able to. I think some of it is just the weather. Like, I have issues with, you know, weather changes and such like that, and my joints bothering me. So I think mostly it's just that. like it's nothing that, you know, a couple Tylenol hasn't been able to help. For the migraine thing, okay, sure. I don't have migraines. I have headaches, but I don't have migraines. I have a few pains in the neck. How about that? It's sunny. It's sunny right now, but it's supposed to be storming later, and it's been like on and off stormy for a while. For most of the week. But yeah, today is just, you know, super chill, super duper chill. Mostly it's just going to be me making this replica of a beloved pet that another streamer lost named Small Mite. So from further down, yeah. Hi toys, bye toys. Yeah, no, I get occasionally I get headaches that like are from down in my shoulders, if that's what you're talking about, Gilf. This is so tiny. This is one of the smallest hooks that I own. We did a theater one. Nice, Alexander. Yep. I got one full wing done. And then I'm working, I got the shoulder part of this wing, so I'm working on the lower wing, the flight feathers and such. I had to go and get a new hot glue gun today because the one that I had was no longer able to be used. That was awesome. Two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, Lucario, hold on. I can do that real quick. Thank you. I appreciate that. There you go. worries, Connor. I may actually change your name so that it matches what's in YouTube, because my memory is terrible and I will never remember that you are the same Lucario as there, because there's actually another Lucario that is not in my server, but he's in another server that I'm in. Okay, I can do that. I can't do it right this second though. I don't think. Maybe I can. Hold on. Hold on. Stuffing things. Pro streamer. There you go. How about them apples? Getting calls? Yeah, that guy from Arkansas, gosh. How are you doing, Love Daddy? We are working on something slightly different. And actually, this may be one of our last Friday, Saturday crochet streams for a little while. Murphy's actually going back to work next Friday. So we may have to move crochet streams to a different day or wait, you know, in between games or something like that. Well, and it's literally going to be him and 3 other people and an entire plant. Hold on. Well, sassafras. How did I get into crochet? Because my grandmother used to crochet, and as I got, after she passed away, I had several of the blankets that she had made that were coming apart, and I wanted to be able to fix them. One. Two. Give me just a second, guys. One, two. One. wants to crochet. Hey, Bowtie. Hey, how are you? Hey, Gozen. Hey, Lily. Hey, Chris and Pixel Man. To demolish the like button. No worries at all, Lightgazer. I'm sitting here and I'm working on Small Might for Zombie. I've finished one of the wings. And the shoulder on the other side, so I'm just working on the other lower wing right now. We're trying on Monday, we are trying out the multiplayer of Minecraft Dungeons. And then Tuesday we start Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And then the 19th of June is whenever The Last of Us 2 comes out. So that's all I've got. I didn't plan anything past that because I'm not sure what's going on with the play that I'm in. We still haven't been told anything about that. So yeah, that's my plan. That's as of right now, that's the plan. I hope so. There's a lot of work that's went into this thing. This is literally the smallest hook I own. Hi, Lightgazer Mom. Mama Lightgazer? Mama Gazer? Mama Gazer. One. Well, yeah, I usually pick up things on, I've got tons of backlog games, so that's not a huge deal. I've got games to play. It's just as far as like plans to play things, I didn't plan anything past Last of Us because I wasn't sure what was going on with the play. 1, 2. One, 2. One, 2. One, 2. Give me just a second. 1, 2. Ah! That's what happens when I look up. Uh-oh. Oh, I missed. Okay. Hold on. 1, 2. Okay, I see. Some rounds actually have, like, I have to get a certain stitch count. So I actually have to count, which is why I get hyper focused sometimes, because if my stitch count doesn't come out right, then my pattern doesn't come out right. And yeah. So forgive me if I get hyper focused. Counting is hard most of the time. Why am I so... There, that works better. Hey, I told you that any questions directed at me while I'm counting will be answered with louder counting. A stack 4 feet high of games I haven't played in 3 years, give or take. Yeah, I totally understand that one. I have... It's actually not down. Yeah, it is. This is a 4 terabyte hard drive full of on sale PlayStation games that I haven't played yet. Two, three. That is like on the nose exactly what most of Fiber and Vine is Chrissy and I sitting like this, except, you know, my screen's here, her screen's is there, we can see each other, but we're both head down going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or Chrissy going 23, 24, 25, 76, 34, 8. Stop it! What number was on? Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, first world problems. Exactly. Sassafras. 1, 2, 3. Ow, 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 ow. I finally got it to pop. I don't know if it's just it's got a bunch of like pressure built up in it or what, but I got it to pop earlier and it hasn't hurt near as much as it had been. So I don't know if I just slept on it wrong or what. Hey, KQ, how are you? you for stopping by. One, two, three. Okay, yeah. Most first world problems. I mean, a lot of video games are created in like Korea and Japan, and those are not third world countries. So I don't know if I would agree with that statement. I would agree with it to a point. What's the purpose of my stream deck? So I can do things like that. Welcome. With just a press of a button. Which technically I can do that with a click of a mouse too. But there's other things, like whenever I go live, there's about 7 different functions that happen all at the same time with a press of a button. Hey Brianna, how are you? Pardon me while I massage my elbow. Also, hi Joe, I don't think I said hi to you. How is everybody's weekend going though? One, two, three, okay. Two, one, two, three. Okay, that works. I knew that you would want one. A showcase? Or the blue wire? I need to pull up my pattern. Okay, here we go. Ooh, gosh. I need coffee. I need coffee. Coffee! Yes, I need coffee. All the coffees. But now I get to just do a regular row all the way around before I have to fold this bad boy in half and do some special stuff. Hold on. I'm doing this part. And a mint Klondike bar. I had a white chocolate Kit Kat earlier that was really yummy. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Loads of different Kit Kat flavors. Yeah, in Japan they have a bunch of different Kit Kat flavors. I was looking at possibly doing a Japanese snack crate, but the only problem that I have is I like snack crates that have like snacks in them, not just a bunch of candy, because I don't eat a ton of candy. So like I want like snacks like chips and crackers and, you know, different things like that. I don't just want a bunch of sugary sweet candy. You know, like one of my favorite snacks, and I know it's a thing here in the US. I don't know if it's a thing anywhere else in the world. Are these things called Gardettos? I love Gardettos, but I like the rye. They're these like rye chips, and they're sprinkled with garlic, and they are amazing. They give you horrid breath, but they are so good. But like if I was going to send, you know, like if I was going to send a box to, you know, one of the UK crew or something like that, Gardettos would definitely be in there. Oh God. The onion and cheese was good. The prawn cocktail was really good. The chicken, the roasted chicken and the bacon, bleh. Okay. I'd also have to put Sundrop in it, yes. Yeah, it doesn't travel real well, and putting fragile, which is, you know, French for please break me, on the side of the box doesn't usually help. Although my dad did ship a 6-pack of Sundrop to me one time whenever I was in AIT. So and it traveled fine, so I don't know. Yes. Fragile. That isn't that part of, you know, Mario Kart French? Powdered cheese and cardboard? I like sun chips. I lay off of my sun chips. Oh, is it Italian? Maybe it's Italian for please break me. That's why they keep on messing with my stuff, because I keep on writing, you know, the French version, and it's actually Italian. I'm writing it with a French accent. Yeah, fragile. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry. What's this about? They're supposed to be having Shark Week in Animal Crossing. There, Chrissy. Oh, was in reference to? I genuinely made. I mean, I have that effect sometimes. Okay, so. One. Two. You know the image on my, yes, that would be Trico, one of my absolute favorite video game characters. I mean, our local Walmart has had some stupid things shoplifted. Like, not even. There are people, like, our local Walmart had to start putting locks on, like, those big bags that you get, like, the overstuffed king-size comforters in. They would go on sale every once in a while for like $30, and they'd sell out fairly quickly, and then they'd end up with a loss over in electronics because people were taking those overstuffed king-size bed in a bag sort of things, and they take and wheel them over to electronics, open up one of the mid-size TVs, slide it out, shove it down in that bed in a bag, and then walk out and only pay $30 because the TV was down inside the bed in a bag. Fit real nicely in a king-size bed in a bag. Like our local Walmart has had to start putting locks on stupid stuff. They can't even, they don't even keep the TVs out on the floor anymore. If you want a TV, you have to go and ask, and they have to go to the magical land of the back to get the TV. Because they would get our local Walmart, they would get like these it's not the bed in a bag, it's just the huge comforter for like the king size, or the what's it called, the extra large king, or the California king. And they would get that, and they would get one of like the 24-inch TVs. Like, it's not huge, but it's a good size TV. And they would just nab it out, pull it out, slide it down in the middle of that comforter, and zip it back up and walk out and pay for the California King comforter that was on sale for 30 or 40 bucks. And they got not only the California King comforter, but also the 24-inch TV. Yeah. Like, I've watched some of the tapes that they have, and like you'll see those they have like entire sites devoted to the people of Walmart. I watched a woman walk in, and you completely overlooked her because she was this, you know, little tiny woman with like belly out to here, pregnant. Like, she looked like she was about to pop. Come walking in, waddling in like this. She walks in and, you know, walks around the store, yada yada, yippee skippy, and walks out. Right outside the door, you see a police officer doing this, and she freaks out and takes off running. And as she's running, there's just clothes and shoes and all kinds of crazy stuff just come flying out of her shirt that she had shoved up in her clothing to make her look like she was pregnant. She was really like that big around. And I'm like, honey, if you're that big around, why are you shopping at Walmart? Like, really? One, two, 1, 2. Rare monkeys. Oh God. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, there are plenty of like department stores, like nice department stores, that have really good sales on clothes for people that are that big around. And like, you can get really nice stuff. They never have sales on big girl clothes. Never. Unless you are like a size large and below. you know, you're very limited on the places that you can shop. So I'm like, girl, you like size 0. Why are you stealing stuff from Walmart? Like, come on. One, two, three, four, 5. This is 6. Thank you. When that first drop of copy, that was gonna be funny. It's not gonna be funny anymore. Just ruined. Okay, so that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 2 in that one. Okay. Take 2. Hey Pixel, how are you? What are you up to? How is the man that is Pixel? How's work and everything going? Like, did you have to take time off from your job, or did you get to, were you considered essential? Okay, there. Well, crap on a cracker. Hold on. Uh-oh. I hear the 4-year-old. There! I beat it! Ha! Why don't you guys have this? Our Walmart in LA has this, so why don't you? Yep, exactly. Yeah, Murphy used to work for Walmart a long time ago in a galaxy far, far, far away. He worked in the magical land that is the back, because if you've ever worked at Walmart, you understand that if it's not out on the floor, obviously it's in the back. Don't you have more in the back? Like, no, I want to sell things and make money. This is a business. Why would we keep it in the back if we wanted to sell it and make money? that it's like wiping before you poop. It don't make no sense. Once it gets unloaded, that's what those pallets that they bring out in the middle of the night are. They bring out the pallet, they set it in the particular department, and then the person who's over that department at night, they stock the shelves. It's this crazy thing. Let me guess, you want to speak to the manager, Karen. But yeah, Murphy worked as an unloader for a while, and then he got moved to toys. And he worked in toys for a while. We don't have any of that. Yeah, it's I worked in we have a department store named Dillard's, and we did actually, there was a couple of things that we kept in the magical land of the back. We kept Levi's jeans, and we kept some of our luggage, and we kept shoes. That's it. Everything else was brought out to the floor. That's it. That's all we kept in the back, magical land of the back. And so people would be like, oh, do you have more of this in the back? And it's like, no, there's this funny thing called merchandising where, you know, we actually like to sell our things. So we make sure to keep as much as possible out here on the floor. And so, like, instead of like, and like, you'd still have people would be like, well, can you go check anyway? And I'm like, no, because there's nothing back there. I watched my manager, I walked back there one day and she's like, what are you doing? Don't you have customers on the floor? I said, yes, but apparently there's this magical land of the back, and, you know, that's where we keep all of our extra stuff. And she goes, oh, Lord. She said, let me. And she walked out there and she looked him right in the face with a smile. And she said, you know, can I help you? She said, oh, well, she was just going to check on something for me in the back. And she said, and my manager basically said that's where I got it from, is you know, in most department stores, they like to actually sell their merchandise, so they actually keep as much as possible out on the floor so that you, the customer, can then search through and find the sizes that you need and be able to try them on in our dressing rooms and make your decisions right out here on the floor without taking our employees off the sales floor, so that they can help as many people as they can, because we as the company like to make money. And she just, with a smile on her face, just made the woman look as dumb as possible. Wind in the willows. Wow, that you pulled Wind in the Willows out of your back pocket, Gilf. I'm just like, welp. Yeah, the only place that actually has the back in my Walmart is electronics, because our electronics is like literally right there at the back door. Yep, put this on the floor. Well, see, and now they have the Walmart app that people can get on their on their phones. So you can literally walk into a store and say, I'm in the Nashville Franklin Hills Walmart, and go, you know, punch in that I want a BenQ monitor, and it'll say this item is not available, or this item is on aisle TQZ, I don't know, on shelf 3, and you can walk right to that place, and if it's not there, you can go, hey, look, it says that it's here, and it's not. Or at least that's what our Walmart does. Okay. I don't know how we got on the subject of Walmart. It's all your fault, Brianna. It's all your fault. We got on the subject of Walmart. I'm just gonna blame you on this one. Because I got here. Technically, I think I made a statement about Murphy. Murphy used to work at Walmart. I accept the blame. Ow. Okay, so we're going to chain 3. We're going to treble. There's a stitch for you, Chrissy, if you're listening, teaching you a treble. Two trebles. Hold on, give me one. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I don't shop at Target anymore. I don't particularly like them. Two in the next stitch, and then three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two. Haha. Okay, sorry. Hey, zombie! How are you? I am working on wings. So, last night, that's what I did that's what I was doing whenever I showed up to your stream last night, is I was working on wings. So I got both of the shoulder pieces and then one of like the actual wings, I guess more the flight feathers down at the end there. And I just finished the second piece. You actually just woke up? You're not late. Not late at all. A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. Okay, so... okay, so what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? This is going like this. Okay. So that needs to go like that. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Just are born. Oh God. Where? There it is. I don't know about amazing, but I am, you know, trying to make it look as good as Crochet can. Although I appreciate the enthusiasm. But yeah, we're mostly just like, just chilling, hanging out. We were talking about Walmart there for a while. Walmart and the magical land of the back. Actually, hold on. Oh, I've already done that. Ooh, fried chicken. Dude, I could totally go for some fried chicken. I think Murphy is doing chicken strips and fries tonight, which is fine. Okay, so I'm checking for size now, trying to make sure that they're about the same positioning. So it's about right there. Which fast food restaurant does the best fries, in my opinion? Oh, I actually really enjoy McDonald's fries. As long as I have sweet and sour sauce. I like Wendy's fries, they're not bad. And Crystal's has good fries as long as they're the junkyard fries. See, KFC, what we get here, we don't get fries at KFC. We call what we get here tater logs. Checkers fries are good. I like Checkers fries, yeah. But they're a seasoned fry. Zaxby's fries are not bad. And Chick-fil-A, the waffle fries are good. They're wedges. So yeah, there we go. This is effectively what our wing is going to look like. Sonic's fries are okay. So often they oversalt them though. Like, I actually prefer, like, they're not terrible, but I definitely prefer Sonic onion rings. But I prefer onion rings over fries most of the time. Actually, don't tell Liz that. Oh my god, where are these monster gnats coming from? Holy Jiminy Cricket. The leftover fries. I think she's working Matt tonight. Well, she's working Matt's stream. I don't know if she's working Matt. Yeah, whenever I worked at Wendy's, I used to like to take, Wendy's does fresh salads every day. That much is true. They actually do that. I know, because I had to make them. But I like to take and drop a spicy chicken fillet and then shred it up and put it over the top of my salad. Yeah, it's really yummy. Really, it's real nice. But yeah, like there was that, and then if you ever go to I don't recommend the chili because the chili is made from the leftover burgers that they couldn't sell the day before. Yeah. So basically what would happen is usually during the lunch rush, if you're working grill, you have like that grill filled with burger meat, especially working at Wendy's, and one of your burgers is a classic triple, so you have to have, you have to have enough meat ready. So they would fill the grill, and there's actually a second grill over on the sideline. Like you have the front line, which is for the eat-ins, and then you'd have the sideline that was for the drive-through. And usually both of those grills were running just as hard as they could go. Well, rushes, they will, just bust in all at once, and then they'll just stop. So all of the meat that they had already cooked has to go somewhere. So they would put it in these metal tins, and they'd put it up in the warmer, and they would use them if they could, but you only have a certain amount of time that you can use that meat. And if nobody came in that certain amount of time, then that meat just sits there in the warmer, in that metal tin, in that grease all day. And then whenever they close the store, they take that tin out and they put it in the freezer. And then the next day it gets, you take the two spatulas and you just chop as hard as you can go, as hard as your little arms can go, and it goes into the chili. Remind me never to eat Wendy's chili again. I eat it occasionally, and then every time I eat it, I'm reminded why I don't eat it. I do something similar with our taco meat. Like we'll have tacos one night, and then whatever is left over, I'll pour the grease off of it and I'll put it in the refrigerator, and then the next night or the next day I'll make it into the chili. The problem that I have with the way they do it is as soon as those come off the grill, they're just sitting there in that warmer all day long, just basting in their own grease all day long until the very end. Like lunch rush, we're talking about lunch rush, and Wendy's doesn't close until like 2 a.m. So they just sit there in that warmer from like noon until like 2 a.m. and then they go into the freezer. That's where I'm just like, ew. And they go into the freezer in that grease. And so it's just like, ew. 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 Well, whenever I say warmer, it's not like, oh, you know, it's nice and warm. No, it keeps it nice and, you know, like you put the buns up there and they're like steaming whenever they come out. Like they're so hot like you can barely touch them. That's what the warmer is for, is to keep the buns hot. And sorry, I'm not keeping everything like under the camera so much. It's actually kind of hurting my elbow. It's much, at the moment, it's much more comfortable to keep things up here. Sorry. Bacteria killing conditions. Well, it's not so much the bacteria, it's sitting in its own grease that I'm just like, ugh. Blech. Okay, so we have wing. That won't be so bulgy whenever I get that extra yarn out of there, because I'll go around and stitch that down. I'm just checking to make sure that this could actually come down just a little bit. Actually, go ahead and pull that out. I'm literally moving like stitch increments to make sure that these are as even as possible. Yeah, right now he's got like Mick Jagger hair going on or something. But we'll fix that here in a minute. I've got my hot glue guns over here. Thank you. Yeah, I decided to wear my fine feathered friend shirt that I love. All the loves. My favorite feathered friend. Okay, so I think it needs to be like this. Okay, we did that. We did that. Feet. We have to do feet. So she has hers much closer in the back. I'm thinking like that. Okay, that looks... because this is center line here. That looks really, really close. What are you looking for, Light Gazer? Oh, Danny Raid and I play Animal Crossing, but I don't play very often, sadly. Like, it's usually something I do in my off time, which I'm going to be getting quite a bit more of that once Murphy goes back to work. So I'll go back to having 3 days off. Oh, I don't have turnips yet. Like, I literally just started playing like 2 weeks ago. Okay. Should they be slightly down? Maybe like that? Let me scroll. I'm looking at pictures. Yeah, she has hers slightly lower than I have mine. So hers are slightly down like that. That would be excellent, so I could kind of see what his anatomy was. Especially with his plume. Turns out volume runs out. I will finish this cleaning. We will still be here. I am sewing on wings. That is what I am doing. Let me. Ow. Oh, I lost my chat. Lost chat. Okay. Actually, hold on. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I had thoughts and then I second guessed myself. Sent. Okay, sweet. Woo. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, so I was yeah, I was right. The wing is a little farther down than I expected. Like I was expecting effectively the shoulders to be up a little closer to the neck, but they're not. They're a little farther down. Okay, sweet. That's what I needed to know. Also, his plume is a lot smoother than the way she has hers, so that's good that I have that now. Well, trying to. I can't make another one, but I am trying to do the best replica that I can. It's like tiny little surgery. Like, I'm literally just like picking the back sides of stitches and trying to go through them so that my stitch work doesn't show through on the front side of the wing. Okay. But also, hey Tribs, how are you? It's I don't go for awesome, I go for adequate. I hope that it makes Zombie happy. That is what I'm going for. If Zombie is happy with it, then I am ecstatic. Like, not gonna lie, this is probably one of the hardest projects I have worked on. And I hope that it is I hope that it bears the right semblance to the I almost said person. To Small Might. They are beautiful birds. You're not wrong, Bowtie. I've just, like I said, this is the first time that I've ever done something like this. I've made Pokemon before. I've made dolls. I've made blankets. I've made clothes. I've made, slippers, all kinds of stuff. I've never made, like, something that's actually alive and, tried to make it out of crochet. So this has definitely been a huge learning experience for me. Because, like, Pokemon, every Pokemon looks the same. Every Pikachu, well, unless it's a girl Pikachu. But, they all look the same, so it didn't particularly matter. But, like, having to comb through, whenever I first started this and Zombie didn't know, combing through his videos trying to find Small Might little clips so that I could see, where his little cheek colors were, or, where his eyes were placed, what color his beak was, so that I could match the colors of tapestry thread. Yeah. That is what my life has become. I think Murphy was so over going to Walmart looking for tapestry thread colors. He'd come back with some, and I'd be like, that's not the right color. Look, I think it needs to be more pink. Yeah, okay, that's coming out good. Where? His plume is actually really yellow, like super yellow. I have a different color yellow that is much darker than this, if you'd like me to use that for his plume. It's more of a Pikachu yellow. Honestly, do you want me to tell you the truth, or do you want me to lie to you? Because, like, I could tell you... Was Peekabird? Okay, so hold on. Let me grab that other... Okay, so the camera is not going to... This is a very soft yellow. This one is called Lemon. This is actually what I use for the belly of Charmander there. And this is bright yellow. It's actually Pikachu yellow. Like, it's yellow. The camera is not doing it any favors, no matter where I put it. Honestly, I think, from what you sent me, I think the Pikachu yellow is more the color. Because this is definitely very, very lemony. It's more like butter. That's what this looks like, is butter. On camera, they look almost identical. Hold on, let me try and fix the exposure. See if that'll help. Trying to mess with the gain or the contrast or something, but it's The camera is just not sensitive enough to pick up the difference. Ooh, hello. Oh God, hold on. But I'm looking at the little one with him on your finger, and I think this is probably the Pika. Welcome back, Brianna. But no, to answer your question, Gilf, because this, you can't see it on camera, this is actually much more butter than Pika. But yeah, to answer your question, Gilf, I didn't think at all. Whenever I found out what had happened, I didn't think. I was like, oh, that's terrible. And I just went, my first instinct was to go to Etsy and start looking for patterns, and I found this pattern and I just bought it. And then I went to Joann's and I bought the yarn for it, and I just started buying supplies, and I had the entire body made before I went, oh crap, what if Zombie doesn't want it? And that's whenever I reached out to Zombie. I was like, hey, I did a thing and I don't know how Zombie's gonna feel about it. And I sent her pictures and she was like, oh no, he's gonna love it. And then I was over there hanging out, and I wasn't going to tell Zombie anything about it. And I just happened to be sitting here working on it, and he's like, oh, hey, Seven, how are you doing? What are you working on? I've been seeing your pictures over in the Discord. How are things going? And I was like, I'm doing good. Just, sitting here working. Really? What are you working on? And I'm like, crap, Zombie, don't ask me this. Don't ask me this. Because I didn't want to lie. I was sitting here working on the bird. And I was like, oh, I'm just, just working on something special. And he's like, really? What are you working on? And I was like, dang it. I was like, oh, well. And I ended up sending in pictures, and at first I thought he didn't like it. And I was just like, just my reaction to seeing him see the pictures, my first thought was, oh, he hates it. And I just kind of sat back in my chair, and I was like, oh, he hates it. And it was, he ended up loving it, but yeah, it was like, I was like, oh no, he hates it. But yeah, that was how things went. But yeah, like I said, I didn't even think about it. I just did. And then I was like, oh. Well, but my thought was is like some people they don't want keepsakes around. Like it's too hard. It's too, you know, it brings up memories, and you know they don't want to deal with that sort of stuff. And I get it. But I didn't think about that until after I had already made the entire body and, you know, had all of this stuff ordered, and I was like, oh crap. What if he hates it? What all the peeps are up to. I know. In that moment, I was just like, stop it, zombie. Stop it. Don't ask. Don't ask. I don't want to lie to you. And then I felt so bad because of your reaction. I was just like, oh my. Oh, I broke him. I'm so sorry. Like, you honestly almost had me crying. Like, I was sitting there, like, tears welling up. Because I was like, I broke him. I'm so sorry. I may have to turn my fan on. It's getting really hot down here. All the feels, man. Jeez. How are you? I am trying my darndest to sew on a bird wing. What's going on with the new bird, zombie? I seen the one that you pulled out last night. I think you said was Rivali. I always called that one ravioli because I could never say the name right. Like, I think I came in last night and you were explaining something about some really bad living conditions of birds, and I wasn't sure if those were the birds that you were talking about or what was going on. Okay, so I can actually take that out. Nice. Yeah, we're literally just hanging out right now. I am making a small mite. I am sewing on this wing. I'm gonna have to reposition this wing. Oh. Been trying to improve on sketching birds. Nice. Thrust upon us from a horrible home. Oh boy. That's gotta be... How do you feel about that? How are you handling that? Ooh, crap, 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 crap. Oxen Scheisse. You're trying to help them, if you can. Never. I heard some of the story, and I was just like, My thing is dogs and horses. We used to raise. Grew up on a horse farm, and we bred hunting beagles for a long time. Whenever I was a kid, and I have some neighbors that like to treat their dogs not exactly the best way, and I'm just like, it's upstairs.
He did the monster mash.
There's my favorite monster. Inhale, exhale, inhale, destroy. Okay, chill vibes and nice atmosphere. Yeah, I have to say, like, I do enjoy these streams. It's nice to just chill. I feel bad that I can't be more interactive. Ooh. Yay, sweet. I has food. Because I'm so focused on this. And Anna, a small mite is a bird friend that unfortunately passed away, of a friend of mine named Zombies Go Nom, and I am making a replica of said bird friend, or trying to. A little left out. Oh no, Oh, Chrissy's feeling left out. Loves you, Chrissy. Okay. I ran all the way back to Dreamer for this. There we go. Okay. No, you're fine, Anna. It's fine. We're doing it as, you know, as a remembrance, not, you know, because it was a bad bird or anything like that. You know, it's a good memory. Right now we're trying to put his wings on. Also, welcome back, Renee. I am doing excellent because I has food beside me. Also, Mario welcomes for everyone that's coming in. We don't, sorry, but Zombie, we don't give out muffins over here. We give Mario welcomes. No muffins for you. No muffins. I has junkyard fries and chicken fingers. Whoopee cushion? Yes, chicken is good. If anybody knows what that is a movie reference of, you are my hero. I use that line all the time and nobody ever knows it. Okay, Zach, no worries. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Holy crap, we have 20 people here. goodness. But muffins are the best. I'm sure they are. But we do Mario welcomes. Because...
Welcome.
he's cute. And he says welcome. Oh, the reference? Zombie beat y'all to it. Chican is good. No worries, Anna. No worries at all. I'm not real familiar with the English language either. You've not seen that? Oh, that's an excellent movie. I love Mila Jovovich in that. Short. Corbin Dallas. Corbin Dallas. Short. Shorter. Lilu. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? No, I don't think I do. I want to do this. Oh, dude. She's so cute and little that she could totally pull off that little white crop top. Totally. See, I haven't seen Serenity. Hey, Laura! How are you? Welcome to the dark side. We have coffee. Also, thank you for stopping by, Dan. I'm glad that you, I hope you had a good time. The light side. Okay. Bell poot. Hold on just a second and I will show you what we are working on. Okay, so this is what we're working on. This is Small Mite. In the thumbnail, he's sitting on my shoulder. But he is a replica of a pet that passed away recently of a friend of mine. So I am doing my best to try and mimic the likeness. But yeah, we've got this wing is actually sewed down. I just finished that. I'm trying to fix this one so that it matches. But how are you doing, Laura? Thank you. I don't know about beautiful, but I think I did an okay job. Also, bye, Gil. Thank you for being here. If you're still listening, you might not hear this, but bye. I am doing well. I am trying desperately to make sure that this is as accurate as possible. Let's see, that, I think it's actually like right there. No, it's actually way back. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make sure that the wings are even. Bye, Joe. I know the UK crew is... It's about time for the UK crew to head out. I know it starts getting late for y'all. Sorry, I don't mean to be so hyper focused. I'm just sitting here eyeballing these wings to try and make sure they're even. Okay. But what have you been up to, Laura? Thank you for stopping by. I'm poking at my dinner over here. Okay. Same old stuff. I know here things are just now starting to sort of open back up. Murphy's going back to work on Friday, so I actually won't be able to do many more of these. So I'll have to do them, if I do them anymore, I'll have to do them during the week or in between games. Well, fiddle faddle. Well, there we go. Trying to get up around that front edge. Once I get the wings on, I can start working on the feet, or even like I may even do the face. I may even go ahead and do the face and get that done until late July, early August. Where are you at, Laura? I don't think I actually know. I thought I heard Pudge mention that from the UK. Oh, Ireland. Well, you just missed our resident Irishman. Excuse me, our resident North Irishman. Guilfoyle is from North Ireland. I will probably go about another hour-ish because Murphy's streaming tonight. So I think that's so yeah, I think after I finish this wing, I will probably work on the head area. That seems about right. Yeah, Guilfoyle, he since I start at like 4 o'clock, he likes to hang out over here because it's still a somewhat decent time for him. I see your lurky eyes, Pixel Man. I'm gonna poke you in the eyes. I don't know if you ever answered my question, or if maybe you are at work and that's why you didn't answer the question. Did you were you considered essential? Like, did you have to when you don't sleep? Well, I think Guilfoyle actually sleeps occasionally, so maybe that's just a you thing. I mean, some of us, you know, normal people who aren't robots do have to sleep occasionally. I like sleeping. I have a love-hate relationship with sleep because there is just not enough time in my day to get all the things done that I need to do. So it's like, sleep? What is this nonsense? Why? What is this nonsensical thing that you speak of? I don't need to sleep. And then whenever my two babies wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm going, oh, why didn't I sleep? That's what, hence why coffee is my best friend. And on the dark side, we have not only cookies, but we have coffee too. I wish I had coffee. I has coffee. I like coffee. I like black coffee, as I just looked up and seen that y'all can see. I like my coffee black. Black with a little sugar in it. I am not going to disagree. I'm just gonna say that I like other flavors too. Because I don't know that I could take you in a fight. Just throwing that out there. Like, I always found it hilarious. And this is totally, completely, 100% off topic. But you run into those kids that are just looking for a fight, and they'll fight anybody. I am not quite that unbreakable. Like, I'm getting old. I like to stand back and I like to size up my opponent first and be like, yeah, I could take her. I could take her too. Now that girl, I ain't messing with her. She's scary. You know, so like I like to, you know, to size up my opponents now. Like I have learned the ways as an older adult, and now it's like, you know, it's like, come at me, bro. Come on, I know I can take you. Let's take this outside. You you stay there. To pick up, oh, Chrissy got dungeons. Oh, no crossplay. This is why I am always cleaning. Yeah, I grabbed it on the Switch because I knew I wanted to stream it, and I'm not sure my computer is powerful enough to stream a lot of PC games. most PC games. Let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I want that open. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to come back this way. But yeah, I do this, if you haven't noticed, Laura, since you haven't been over here in a while, I do this quite often. I make crocheted plushies. So like, this is a Squirtle that I recently made. And he'll have 3 brothers. That I'm also making. Then this is an Oddish that I'm trying to make. Trying being the operative word. I'm still working on this one because I'm actually making the pattern up for this myself. So yeah, that's a thing. This is a Navi that I made. Navi doesn't have a whole lot to it, but I'm still very proud of it. I just want to, like, accidentally stuff a golf ball inside of this and just walk down the street and just, like, heave it at people and be like, hey, listen! I wouldn't do that, but there is a part of me that wants to. Just saying. I don't know what you're talking about, View. I mean, I said nothing. You heard nothing. I mean, you can't tell me that there aren't some people out there that do stuff and things and you just go, do you listen to yourself? Like, there are times people say things and I'm like, do you understand the words that are coming out of your own mouth? And that's where the, hey, listen comes in. Just, Not saying that I would do that, but the thought has crossed my mind. Yup. Like I said, I'm not saying that I would do that, but I'm not going to deny that the thought has not crossed my mind. What? Ah! Well, sassafras. Also, hi View, how are you? Mario, welcome. For you.
Welcome.
How are stuff and things? How are your bell bags holding up? Oh my god, we have 32 likes. Holy crap on a cracker. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I would do it too. I honestly thought about, have you ever seen those things called monkey balls? They're like super hard. And like women put them on their keychains, and they have like a long string. And they're meant for like if you're ever attacked and you have your keys in your hand, that you can just whip them around and smack the person in the face. I honestly thought about doing something similar to that with Navi, so it doesn't look like a monkey ball, but it obviously is. And like I said, putting a golf ball inside so that, you know, you could just be like, whack. And it'd be even more hilarious if there was like a voice activated something inside that was just like, hey, listen. Just saying. The Navi mace. View could use it on his students whenever they're not listening to him and just be like, hey, listen. And I know he's just shaking his head at me at this point, just like, no, no, no. Ah! Oh my goodness. I hear my 4-year-old upstairs. I'm not exactly sure what he is into, but he does not sound happy. Thank you for stopping by, Laura. I really appreciate it. It was wonderful having you here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. If you are hanging out at a certain Arkansas Bumpkins chat later, I may see you. And I am sorry that I am not doing more on the second camera. My elbow is actually really bothering me, and this shoulder, and it's just more comfortable to do things up here. And what I'm doing, it requires like, it's little bitty tiny stitches. So I like have to keep it close so that I can actually see what in the world I'm doing. 'Cause, you know, getting old. You got an English teacher carry around this sledgehammer? All the middle school plays? Oh my god. But hey, View, if you are still here, what have you been up to? How are things? anybody who is still here and lurking. How are things? I appreciate the lurk. I know I am being like hyper focused about things because I'm trying to get this right. I mean, thanks for Monday. And yes, lurking is appreciated. Okay, we have 2 wings. He has wings, he has tails. Well, no, he doesn't have tails. He has a tail. Well, and I discovered through pictures that Zombie sent me that we have to change the color of his plumage. Apparently he was called Peekabird. Bye, Mama Gazer. Yep, I totally have 7 kids. That's why they call me 7. They are 18, 16, about to be 15, 14, 11, 4, and 2. Now he's a bald burb. Go. Butter burb, bald burb, and peekabird evolutions. Also, how did you like Evoland, Chrissy? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. let's see. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 over here. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Nine. It's so cleaver. No, I don't want that. Okay, let me look at... His plumage was more like spread out across his brow. Okay, now because I don't have any yellow thread to match this, here's what I'm going to do. There we go. And now what I'm doing is I'm literally just taking my crochet needle and going through the center of these. I'm just splitting the yarn in half. Aha. Okay, so there's that. We have his Pika plume. We have that marked. We're about to glue his eyes in place. We're going to use super glue for that. You know what? Before I do that, just so that it doesn't get on here, we'll do this first. Just so that I don't accidentally go through that super glue with well put. Hold on. Just not wanting to stay. You're so in love with the game. I thought that whenever I watched Remy play it, that it was definitely a neat little game. I have been wanting to play it myself. Okay, here we go. Stay put. I hear felt sounds. Yes. Trying not to stab myself in the process. Because these needles are so sharp. Okay, now where that eye is, we'll go ahead and put some. So that that eye does not come out. Because that would be bad. That would be very bad. Oh, crap. That would be bad and sad. You're not wrong. Okay. Sorry to be so quiet, guys. I'm just concentrating because, like, again, these needles are so sharp. If I'm not watching what I'm doing, I could totally put one straight through a finger. Okay. So he has that. Oh, crap. Okay. So we did that. Clean up our work area. We will no longer be sewing things in with crochet hooks. Carry one of those needles around? Yeah, no kidding. I made you do nothing. I made you do nothing. Okay, let me pull up my pattern. I'm sorry if this is off camera. I'm literally just sewing his plumage on. Okay, so where? Here we go. You go back here. His plume is just a hole? What? Okay. Of the green screen? Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, and the sad thing is because I didn't realize, because I was dumb, that his plume was yellow. I've been grooming this color whenever I should have been grooming a different color. So his face is actually nearly done. Let me go back to Zombies pictures. Yeah, I see Pixel still lurking around. He won't talk to us, but I see him lurking. Okay. So now that very bottom layer, I am gonna go ahead and super glue so it's nice and flat. But from then on, we want to start adding some volume. So that's when we'll use the hot glue gun. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just putting a couple of lines of super glue across the top of that and applying in layers that bottom row. Because that will soak in and make a nice little base. Ooh, crap. Sorry, I keep on getting out from underneath the camera. Sorry. Okay, now. You know what? Just make this easier. You love playing with hot glue? I don't mind it. This is a high temp hot glue gun and it's hot. But yeah, I'm just like literally I'm just selecting threads to lay over the top of that hot glue and creating a plume for him. Well, stuff. Oop, there we go. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, so yeah, on camera over here, I can see, yeah, he definitely looks like he has a yellow, a much yellower. On my camera here, it doesn't look as good. Kazoo, how are you? What do you think so far? Does he look okay? This is gonna get embroidered. His beak is gonna get embroidered on. I just made him a plume, so that's all hot glue that is drying. But we got his wings on today. We're gonna be making his feet soon. You think it's fantastic? Well, I appreciate that. The pictures that Zombie sent me, he had a very yellow, very Pika yellow plume. On my camera here, it almost looks the same as this yellow. But over here, what y'all see on YouTube, it does look very different. So that's good. Also, I'm gonna end up getting glue all over everything. Because apparently that's what glue does. It just gets all over everything. Yeah! I've known Zombie for a while now. Okay. I think I am actually about done with the glue. I think I'm gonna have to let this lay a little bit. Actually, hold still. Hold still. I love how everybody is just so quiet as I sit here and burn my fingers with hot glue. Ow, 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 ow. Ha, 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 ha. I promise I will get as much of the hot glue strands off as I can. There is Pixel Man. Ha ha he ha ha Sephiroth. Let me scoot this back over here. There we go. So it's starting to look a little more like a cockatiel. I have to play with the plume a little bit. I have to cut some of this off. I can cut some of this off back here. Sorry. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Oh my gosh. Let me put this. Unplug this hot glue gun. And set it and the ow, stop it. It's attacking me. Okay. Oh, thank you, Fire. Okay, so we are actually trying to copy a friend of ours' bird. Save this, and I'll show y'all the actual bird that we're trying to copy. Or I'm doing my darndest to copy. So this is the little guy that we are trying to copy here. And like, I know I need to cut some of this out. I don't want to do too much cutting now until I know how much I need. But yeah, that's who we're trying to copy. And then his beak will be embroidered in with embroidery thread that I'll have to thread in by hand. But yeah, what do y'all think? We got his wings done today. We got most of his face done. We got his plume done. And then we'll have to make his feet too. And I've got the wire to do that. But yeah, this is he's still amazing. Was there a time when he wasn't amazing? I don't know. I am totally happy with just Zombie being happy. I don't care if he is amazing or not. I don't care if anybody else likes him. As long as Zombie is, you know, happy with him, then I am happy. And I burned my fingers. He wasn't amazing when he looked like a roll of yarn. I mean, you're not wrong. He wasn't as amazing. He had the potential to be amazing. But yeah, let's see. Oh, here we go. What do y'all think? I think he looks pretty good. I'm tired. My shoulder is killing me. So, how about we go on a raid? Okay. Looks pretty goo. Is that what the kids are saying these days, Fire? Also, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. I just looked at your message, Chrissy. Okay, we have, who do we has live? Let's do this. We rarely get a chance to raid over here. They are probably going to be ending soon. Crap. It's the early stream. How about Minecraft Dungeons? Well, we do Minecraft Dungeons or we do Final Fantasy, what is that? 15? You won't be able to follow, but you guys have fun. Let's do this then. We'll go over here then. Because this person only has one person watching. Okay. There is the hashtag. Here is the link for those of you who are on mobile and cannot follow the link, although I think YouTube has actually fixed that. We're going to go visit Nintagious. He only has 2 people watching, and one of them is probably me, since I'm over there now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for spending your time here. You know, these chill streams are just that. They are literally just, you know, hanging out, chit-chatting. I'm sorry that I have to be so focused, but like I really want to get this right. And the green screen is not doing it justice at all. But thank you guys so much for being here. Time is a precious commodity, and y'all chose to spend that with me, and I really do appreciate it. The channel wouldn't be a channel without y'all. So I will see you guys over on the raid. I will be back on Monday. We're going to be doing the Minecraft Dungeons multiplayer. We're going to be testing that out. Then we're going to be starting Shadow of the Tomb Raider this week. I may try to get in some crochet on Thursday, but Murphy's going back to work on Friday, so I don't know how many crochet streams I'm going to be able to do. But Squirtles are on the Discord for sale. But yeah, until then, I shall see you guys over on the raid. Back here again on Monday. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Be good. All those things. Break legs and toodles.